Where you at?
We in Chicago, Illinois.
Okay,
I'm just getting
okay.
off of work.
Look at my baby. She's so pretty.
Oh, thank you. I gotta listen to what my friend gotta say.
Hey babe, so I think we're long overdue on a one-on-one talk between us, and this series is going to be called Let's Talk About It, Sis. So as you can tell by the title, we're going to talk about 5 ways to become unrecognizable and inaccessible. So the first one's going to be having discernment with people's intentions towards you. And what I mean by that is, let's take the dating scene for an example, right? When you're a beautiful and intriguing woman and you interest a lot of men, a lot of those men are really only going to want to understand the hype behind you and be able to say that they fully experienced you. But experiencing someone and fully valuing someone are two very different things, right? So it's really having the discernment of, does this person actually value me as a person, or do they just find me physically intriguing and attractive towards them, that it draws them closer to me, but they only stay within a surface level. I feel like because as women, how God created us to function, we love hard, right? When we invest our time into people, when we invest our energy into people, we really pour into those people. So a way for us to save our trouble and to kind of a way filter out the good and the bad and who is really valuing us versus who just wants to experience us is having that discernment of, what is this person's intentions with me? And that within itself will save you so much trouble. Like, it really doesn't matter how attractive that person is that's like trying to pursue you, or how much alike you two are. It's really, what are their intentions? Because you have to value yourself first in order for you to understand if that person is valuing you. And the way to do that is by having that discernment of, is this person having the right intentions of how they're going about me, of how they're trying to handle me? Okay, so number 2 is going to be putting in effort in your looks. Okay, I know that a lot of us love being those low effort girlies, or being able to wake up and we're just beautiful, like naturally beautiful. I love that for us. That is a flex, right? But what's even more of a flex is having yourself look put together. All right, so going around with a high bun, no makeup on, hair not even brushed, you're going in sweats, you got slides on. All right, I'm not saying like every day all the time you gotta be done up, but put in effort in your looks, whether it's your nails, whether it's your hair, whether it's your eyelashes. All right, take care of yourself. And that within itself is just a small amount that does so much. Because when you're putting in that consistent effort to your looks, whether it's your nails, your hair, your eyelashes, your outfit, that shows a lot. All right, that shows how you take care of yourself and how you carry yourself as a woman. I know it sounds very cliche, but a trophy has to look like a trophy. That small effort that you put into your looks, it says so much of how much you value yourself as a lady and as a woman. And I'm not gonna say that we aren't naturally beautiful, or in that sense, like sometimes I will go like a week without brushing my hair. It's a little dramatic, but I won't brush my hair one day and my hair may look a mess, but my nails will still stay done. I will still look presentable in the face, right? My outfit will still look presentable. It's really about how you fully carry yourself. How do you fully value yourself, right? How you treat yourself first is going to set the standard of everything else. Number 3 is going to be selective in where you place your energy, whether that's conversations, relations, dating scene, crowds, events, get-togethers, whatever case may be, physically, energetically, spiritually. Be selective in where you place your energy. I'm not gonna say like move with scarcity when it comes to your energy, more so value your energy in a way that you have to realize that next to time, your energy is irreplaceable. You're never gonna get that back. So you have to realize the expense of where it is that you're placing your energy in certain conversations, in certain people, in certain events. And it's really coming to the understanding of, no, I don't need to be having this conversation with you. It's not drawing anything to me. It's not bringing anything to me. You have to think of your energy as an investment. And are you gonna get your return back? Are you gonna get double back? Or are you not gonna get anything at all? Is where you're placing your energy a lost cause, or is it a good investment? And when you start moving with that kind of mindset, it honestly becomes so much easier in understanding and, once again, having that discernment of where to place your energy at, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally too. Number 4, show up for yourself. Not half-ass show up for yourself. Show up for yourself in a way that you want other people to show up for you. Because when you're busy showing up for yourself, you're not thinking about who else is doing that for you, because you're already doing that. You're already setting that standard. And when other people see how it is that you're showing up for yourself, they're either gonna, 1, be intimidated by it and scare themselves off, or 2, they are going to match that energy and amplify that. They're going to show up for you times 10 because they already see how you're showing up for yourself. So show up for yourself, and show up for yourself wholeheartedly. Show up for yourself in the way that you have always wanted other people to show up for you. Show up for yourself in the way that you have always showed up for others too. Set that standard within yourself. Show up for you, whether that's actually committing yourself to the gym, committing yourself to that specific diet that you've been wanting to try, committing yourself to trying out that new hobby, committing yourself into your education, into your hobbies, into your interests. Show up for yourself. All right, last but not least, number 5 is gonna be, after 10, put down that pen. And I'm not talking about your journaling pen, babe. I'm talking about a hypothetical pen that you're using to write that man in his DM or in his iMessages, and you're writing him back. Put it down. Put that pen down. Because there's no reason that we should be holding conversations with people that hold no substantial value to us past our bedtime. Be so for real. You need to be asleep. And you don't need to be accessible during the freak hours. Because you're not a freak, baby. You're a lady. You're a lady. Act like one. Because you already know nothing good happens past 10 p.m. So what do you think is really going to come out of that conversation? I'm waiting. You ain't going to tell me? Exactly. Because there's nothing good that's going to come out of that conversation. So why are we having it? Give yourself hours of the day where you are inaccessible. All right? Respond back to those messages on your timing. Get back to those people on your timing. Don't constantly allow yourself to have this habit of being so easily accessible to people that have not earned that accessibility to you yet. And honestly, with the new technology now, there's so many different tools that we can use to refrain ourselves from having those conversations, or refraining ourselves from giving off so much accessibility. If you have an iPhone, use the do not disturb, use the sleep mode. You can set it during a certain time. You can use the sleep mode on your Instagram, and you can also set that during a certain time too, to where you won't be notified of certain messages. Same thing with the iMessages. You won't be notified of the certain iMessages with the phone calls and etc. And you will pull back away from actually being so easily accessible to having those conversations past a certain time. So let's talk about it, sis. Since we know better, we're going to do better, and we're going to be better. And I'm looking forward to catching up with you guys on the next video. I do have more videos that I do want to share on specific topics, but if you guys have any recommendations or things that you would want to talk about on this channel, let me know in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe for more videos. So that's it for today's brief video. It was just a really short topic, but like I said, I do have more topics on the way. But other than that, I hope you guys stay blessed and stay beautiful.